Alright, good morning everybody. Happy Monday. Should be an interesting day. We are down quite a bit in after hours pre-market, whatever you want to describe it as. We opened quite a bit lower, so we got this big gap. And this is the regular, like futures trading hours. This isn't even the regular trading hours of the stock market, because if you look at NQ in like regular trading hours of the stock market, there usually be gaps just because of after hours and pre-market and stuff like that. But you got this big gap, so you got to kind of expect that to be filled at some point today. So probably gonna be an up day if I had to guess, just to fill that. And then once that's filled, it'll probably go back down if I had to guess, just because of the news and the tariffs and stuff. That's what's going on with all this. So, but you got the zone down here. Then there's this zone right here that got a couple bounces, bounce there, bounce there, bounce there, and then support, support, support. And then of course resistance up here, resistance there, and then the 200 resistance right there. So you got to be careful with the 200. Got to be careful with this zone. Like I said, kind of expecting a long, so I probably wouldn't take a engulfing long. We'll switch over here. I already got these drawn out. Probably wouldn't take an engulfing long if I were to get one, just because of this zone and the 200, and we had that bounce right there. Kind of bounces there with the 200, but if it's a strong bull candle that closes, say up here or something like that, then I probably would take it. But we'll see what happens. ATR is semi-big at 25 points, so we will see. Just gotta wait for the market to open, and then we'll be good. Oh, apologies. And let's see how long my drive is to my first job today. Oh yeah, 45 minutes. So we got till about, can trade till about 9 o'clock ish, because I gotta walk my dog and then drive. So we will see what we got going on. Also, don't particularly want to do an engulfing short either. Probably won't do any kind of engulfing trade. Also, engulfing long is going back towards the 200 EMA, which I don't do anymore. So, could get just a regular short, which would be kind of cool. Like, if it finishes down here somewhere. Because if it finishes down here, then there's a ton of room. There's, what is there? 138. There's 130 points of room right there. But we'll see what happens. Oh, high edges. Well, just kind of hanging out, see what happens. got the engulfing right there. Again, like I said, didn't want to take that. One, because of this zone, this resistance zone, and then two, because I don't like engulfing trades going back to the 200. Just had bad luck with those trades, so I don't take them. But it is looking good for a whatchamacallit, a regular trade, just like a opening bar trade. There we go. Sometimes words don't come to my brain quick, especially in the morning. And usually my rule with, if it ends up being a good long trade, my rule with engulfing bars is I do 1 ATR rather than 50 points. Just because I think I don't even know if it's right, but in my backtesting I found that when a bar engulfs, it doesn't typically run the 50 points if you enter on the candle close. It might, like if it continues to run on the engulfing, but so then like part of the move gets used in the engulfing, so then it doesn't want to run the full 50. So it'd probably be a 1 ATR trade if it ends up there, which is going to be about 30 points. So, but I wanted to finish strong, so. Excuse me. Let's see what happens. It doesn't seem like it wants to finish too strong, but I would love to finish like in the zone. Somewhere in the zone would be nice, or close in the zone. That'd be cool, but we'll see what happens. I guess technically the zone's a little bit shorter, but not much. Not really a great candle either way, honestly. We did just get this turn green, and we got that right there. So that is a good clue to it being a possibly good trade to take. So we got the turn green right here on this candle, and then that's the first candle. So I like that, and the fact that it's above the zone. So if it goes above, I do like it. And again, 1 ATR, so our ATR is at 30 points right now, so exactly 30. That works. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get going. Alright, we are in, and we are going to put this down there. Yeah, we'll go right there. Let's see what happens. I was paying attention, but I wasn't paying attention. I was kind of zoned out. But yeah, there we go. So went for one ATR. It was kind of like a double setup, honestly, and I could kind of show you better on TradingView over here. So with these trades, like I said, what I was referencing to this, you had this transition on this kind of like smooth Taikanashi candle on the 5-minute right here. With this turn to green, so you're kind of looking for like a bullish bar, and we got that right here. You technically could do it on the engulfing, but there's a zone and the 200 right there, so I didn't like doing it on the engulfing. So then waited for that to finish. Again, finished kind of bullish. Would have liked to have had it finish more bullish, but that is okay. Took it for a quick 1 ATR trade, 30 points. Easy enough. Yeah, that's pretty much the reasoning behind it. I like that trade setup a lot whenever it's a change to, say it goes from red to green, and then you get a bullish bar, and then enter in on that bar. I think it's a good setup. And if you get it on the opening bar, it's also a good setup. So yeah, just kind of one of those deals. Like same situation, you got it right here. When you're inside of this range, you got it transition to red on this candle, and then on this candle, I'm sorry, and then 2 candles later, you got this bar, which you could take on the engulfing and then run it all the way down. So yeah, it's just one of those kind of deals. Just a pretty solid overall setup, in my opinion. Say like down here, this is last night. Of course, you already have this zone set. You get a bounce. You get this right here. It doesn't do anything, but that's not a good signal. But you come down here, or that signal didn't work out, I guess. But then you come down here, and then you get like this bullish bar right here after 2 bounces. That's your second bounce, so you can take that, and that one's off to the races. Again, hindsight 2020, so you get that. But during trading hours, you get some good bars and some good price action, good reliable price action with that during trading hours. So yeah, and like I said, just take it for 1 ATR. Don't try and do too much with it, and you're all good. But that's it for today. Like I said, I gotta take off here soon, go to work. I still have to work. Gotta make a living, gotta put food on the table because this is not reliable. Maybe it will be reliable at one point, but not reliable today. But you can kind of expect, like I said, that this gap is probably going to get closed today. So, I mean, if you entered in on that, then you could probably at least ride it up to 21,500, which is crazy. That's what I would do if I had like unlimited drawdown. I would just be long on that candle and probably just try and run it up all day, and then just enter in on like good, like add on good bars on its way up. But yeah, that's kind of what I would expect, to at least try and ride it up to 21,500, or you can go 21,450 if you want. I mean, I know that's 200 points up, but I mean, it's got room to go. We'll see what happens. But y'all have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow. Should be a good week of trading, I think. There's not too much news, I don't think, this week. No FOMC or anything like that. So yeah, should be good. But all right, well, we'll see y'all tomorrow.